Soft light bathes an old wooden porch. A little girl with blonde hair sits on the steps, a small sigh escaping her lips. Beside her, a sleek black cat with stunning emerald green eyes stretches lazily in the afternoon sun. Mrs. Gable, the little girl says, her voice tinged with disappointment. I saw the ugliest butterfly today. Its wings were all wrinkled and grey. The black cat Whiskers tilts his head, his long tail twitching with curiosity. The old woman, Mrs. Gable, looks up from her knitting, a gentle smile gracing her lips. "Oh, my dear Lily," she says softly, her voice like the rustle of dry leaves. "Not everything that looks plain is truly ugly. But in fact, some of the most beautiful things in the world are hidden at first glance." It reminds me of a story. Have you ever heard the tale of Beauty and the Beast? A light breeze whispers through the garden, making the flowers dance. Mrs. Gable sets aside her knitting and picks up a worn, leather-bound storybook from the small table beside her chair. Its pages are yellowed with age, filled with stories told and retold. As she opens it, her voice takes on a faraway quality, as if she's peering into another world. Once upon a time, she begins, in a quiet village, there lived a kind and curious girl named Belle, unlike the other girls, who dreamed of princes and fine dresses. Belle's greatest love was for books. Her nose was always buried in a story, and through them she learned to see beauty and wonder where others saw nothing at all. She could find magic in a simple wildflower and adventure in the cobblestone streets of her town. As she speaks, Whiskers closes his eyes, perhaps imagining this girl, Belle. He might see a grand, towering castle floating in the clouds, its spires reaching for the sky. Inside, by a roaring fireplace that crackles and spits embers, Belle is curled up in a large armchair, lost in the pages of a book, completely unaware of the world around her. Mrs. Gable continues, her voice painting a vivid picture. One day, fate led Belle to an enchanted castle hidden deep within a dark and mysterious forest. There, she met the castle's master beast. He was immense and frightening to look at, with sharp claws and a roar that could shake the very stones of the castle. Anyone else would have run away in terror. Lily shuffles her feet on the steps. "He sounds scary," she whispers. "He did look scary," Mrs. Gable agrees. But Belle, with her love for seeing beyond the surface, stayed. And she discovered something incredible. Beneath that fearsome exterior, the beast had a gentle heart. He was lonely and sad, trapped by a curse, but he was also capable of great kindness, a quiet goodness that most people never had the chance to see. Lily frowns, her brow furrowed in thought. She looks down at Whiskers, who is now purring softly, a deep, rumbling sound in his chest. "But Mrs. Gable," she asks, her voice full of confusion, "how could she love someone so scary? Wasn't she afraid of him?" Mrs. Gable's smile widens. "That's the most important part of the story, my dear. Belle wasn't looking with her eyes alone. She was looking with her heart, and her heart told her that true beauty isn't about having a handsome face or a perfect form. True beauty comes from kindness, from courage, from the goodness you have inside you. The beast's appearance was just a shell. When Belle looked past the outside, she found a soul full of warmth and a heart full of love. She saw who he truly was, not just what he looked like. As if understanding, Whiskers gets up, stretches once more, and then gracefully brushes against Lily's leg, his soft fur a comforting presence. Lily reaches down and strokes his back. A small smile plays on her lips as she looks back toward the garden. So she says softly, almost to herself, maybe that grey butterfly wasn't ugly after all. Maybe it was just on its way to being something else. As if summoned by her words, a flutter of movement catches their eye. A butterfly, as if painted by the setting sun itself, lands delicately on a flower petal nearby. Its wings are no longer wrinkled and grey. Instead, they are a breathtaking mosaic of vibrant orange and shimmering gold, with intricate black patterns that look like fine lace. It gently fans its wings, catching the golden light, a living jewel in the garden. Mrs. Gable's eyes twinkle. She gestures toward the beautiful creature. See, Lily. Sometimes what seems plain or even ugly is just waiting for the right moment to reveal its true beauty. Just like the beast in the story, who transformed back into a prince when he found love. Things in our own world can change and become something wonderful right before our very eyes. The porch is now bathed in the warm, honeyed light of the setting sun. The air is still and peaceful. The world seems to hold its breath for a moment, captivated by the simple, profound truth that has just been shared. Beauty isn't what you see with your eyes, it's the feeling you get, the warmth that spreads through your chest. When you choose to look at the world and everyone in it with a kind and open heart. As the camera slowly pans out, the porch becomes a small island of golden light. Lily sits contentedly, her hand resting on Whiskers, whose emerald eyes glow softly in the fading day, like two precious gems holding the secrets of the world. Thank you for joining us for this story. If it touched your heart, please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tales that warm the soul. We'll see you again soon.